out in public, not at the con. Like if you're walking from your hotel to the con and somebody like asks you, like, "Oh, what are you dressed up as?" No, I don't really mess with that anime stuff. I don't
I'm just wearing a suit, dude.
I'm going to work.
So it is the Robin here for Archmage against the Game & Watch, starting it off on Smashville.
And welcome to Smash.
And here comes the what's it? What does he hit him with?
Well, it's like a fish bowl.
Aquarium?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a fishbowl. That's a better explanation. Aquarium's a little bit too much. I don't think he's hitting him.
It's not big enough.
He's not hitting him with 20,000 gallons.
I think the terminology to be considered aquarium is a little bit larger.
I mean, a fishbowl is technically an aquarium.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
It has fish in it. It's got rocks.
Maybe you're right.
Grass. I don't know. Anyways,
one of the many benefits to
any
being
marine
a marine
biologists in the chat?
There are many benefits to being a marine biologist, as we all know.
You would be correct. There's the down throw to Nair from Archmage. So far, Maister getting the better end of these percentages in the early game. A minute has passed, and so far Maister is beginning to aggress onto this stock. And just as I say that, of course, the forward air is going to connect, and that'll be the first stock going the way of Maister here in what seems to be a difficult matchup.
Well, and I think the biggest problem with Smashville as a stage choice in this matchup is Robin is slow, right? That's one of his biggest weaknesses in any matchup. And then when you're on a smaller stage against a character both as mobile and as active in terms of hitboxes as Mr. Game & Watch, it's just a recipe for disaster. You see it here. Anytime Archmage tries to get away to charge up Neutral B or to do anything else, Maister is after him. But this time, Maister goes a step too far, gets caught by the old school, the Smash 4 checkmate, down throw up air.
It is the checkmate.
I miss Smash 4 checkmate. I used to play a little bit of Robin just for that.
It's a classic bread and butter here for Robin. Speaking of bread and butter, Nair to up air. More damage here being racked onto Maister, and this character is pretty light. Did he just crouch under the dash grab?
That was Archmage's fault, not Maister's.
Okay.
He just grabbed too early, and so the dash grab started up too far away.
It's unfortunate here.
Although Robin's grab is bad, so I wouldn't be surprised at some point to see Game & Watch low profile it, but doesn't even need to low profile that one. Dash attack straight off of the lag. Gets in there, but does get caught by the falling side B this time around. He's real close to a full bucket as well, by the way.
Now, last important question. Do you think that Game & Watch can make a reduction?
I don't think he can cook. He does have chef.
He does chef.
But it's bacon.
Yeah.
And
he's cooking
it's
bacon.
2D bacon. And I don't think that's edible to a human being.
He's got fish. He could make fish.
But would it be edible to a human? I think is the...
It's edible to him? Ooh.
It's Game & Watch human.
nice arc fire into up smash.
Are we getting into like
this is
like Ghost in the Shell type stuff?
What is this, the cooking channel?
What does it mean to be human, Zap?
I don't know. I don't think Game & Watch could be considered a human.
Does he feel?
Oh my goodness.
Well, he certainly feels that one.
Robin's feeling the bucket after that fully charged down B from Maister. Will find the stock, but regardless of that, jokes aside, Archmage is actually
learn to love.
I don't know, Last. I honestly don't know at this point. I think we're getting too deep into the Game & Watch theology here.
There's a whole theology. There's a religion.
The anatomy.
I don't know if anatomy's a better word.
I don't know.
Or not, but at least it doesn't imply religion.
I think there could be a religion based around Game & Watch.
Sure.
Imagine like in ancient cave times, right?
Yeah.
There's a little Game & Watch drawn on the wall.
I mean, all the cave drawings are 2D like him. So.
Yeah, exactly. He could have easily been there. I feel
he
like
looks like he could be a cave drawing.
I feel like we've gotten so far off
track.
And
we're never coming back.
We've gotten so far off track. I was going to say...
We've got to reset to esports mode.
I was going to say... Well, I mean, it's pools. We're having a good time. Hopefully you guys are enjoying.
Wow, Maister with a fantastic dare to take complete control of the stage.
I hope...
No, not down throw hammer.
I hope everybody at home is enjoying the ridiculous commentary that myself and Last are providing at the moment, but it seems like Maister is providing plenty of up airs and back airs to the side of Archmage, and I wanted to say before we got sidetracked Last that Archmage is doing fairly well here into Maister despite this difficult matchup. I mean, it did go to last stock in the first game, so not too shabby here. If Archmage can find an early kill, it might be setting themselves up for a game win, but we'll have to see what Maister has to say about it as these arc fires are coming through.
Well, as the arc fires do come through, we do see Maister inching towards that full bucket once again too, which is a really dangerous item to have against Robin. Again, because Robin's so slow, it's going to be very difficult for him to dodge. There's danger of getting shield broken if you just try and shield through it. So it's kind of just a lose-lose to let Game & Watch get the full bucket, and I'm sure that's at the front of Archmage's mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's the takeaway, right? Because if he has the full bucket, you get your projectiles back, but then he has the full bucket, so you could just die at any moment.
Exactly.
I think at this percentage, it doesn't matter that much, but just as I say that, of course, the down air connects for Maister, finding that stock onto Archmage. I think this stock should come very soon, and it does with the up smash, and 0% apiece, looking better in game 2 already.
And a quick little up air off of it, but Maister's able to fall back down to the platform, and then all the immediate up B just sets Archmage up in such a bad spot. He's actually able to land without taking too much damage, and he gets a nice pickup off of the Arc Thunder. Levin Sword in the other hand, he's going to be able to use it as a projectile, but Maister's kind of in trouble on the ledge here.
I thought maybe we're going to see a kill off that Arc Fire perfectly placed at the ledge. More Arc Fires are just missing the back air. Yeah, just the tip of that back air there. Archmage sharking for this kill. That's a bucket. It'll be like about 30%. No kill, but that's fine. Now we have to recognize that the projectiles are now offline again. I think Maister just wanted to get rid of the bucket. That way he could reflect the projectiles again, because Archmage has been doing a great job with the Arc Fire and the Arc Thunder when that bucket was full.
Yeah, it's that and damage is damage, right? All the time. You'll always take that extra little bit if you can get it guaranteed. Maister gets pushed back far enough that he's not able to down tilt. Archmage just pops the back air right after he's got that last little charge of the Levin Sword. So he's able to get the stock off.
Okay.
Oh, he's getting fancy with it, and then the item ran out. He couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, no more. The book runs out, unfortunately. No more spells. Parry to the chair. Stone Cold Steve Austin's him off the left side, and now Archmage and Maister both on their last stocks. Archmage with a very small lead, and once again, he tries to grab him while he's crouching. Does that just not work, Last? What's going on with that?
The spacing just looked wrong again to me there, but the fact that it's happened twice might make me reconsider, is he actually low profiling it? If so, that's a little ridiculous. I'm gonna choose to believe in the good in the world, though, and say it's just Archmage's fault, because that's more comforting. I'll be able to sleep at night.
Choose good. The up B into the up air, plenty of damage here.
He definitely, that's good. That is a good move.
Full bucket. Gotta be careful. Up B connecting once again. He lets the bucket rip. No connection. Archmage gets back to stage, but is immediately thrown off.
So far away. Yeah. The dichotomy of grabs between these two characters. The one saving grace that Archmage has, he's got resources once again.
Full bucket. Oh, but it's the weak hit. Unfortunately, not going to kill Archmage. But Franklin the Turtle comes out in the back air, and that'll be Maister going up 2-0. Oh, Maister.
He'll get back to stage eventually.
All right, this bit might be a little bit too long-winded, Last. I'm not gonna lie.
There's only 2 lines, man. You gotta at least give me that.
Well, I let you finish. You know,
I'm done. I'm done. You ruined it.
I'm gonna let you finish. All right, I'm gonna let you finish.
Bro, he's Kanye. I don't know if you want to be Kanye right now.
Okay, here we go. Maister up 2-0 so far on Archmage. Regardless, though, I still think Archmage actually has a chance to take a game here. Has brought it to last stock every single time. It just seems like Maister is able to clutch up just the right moment.
Any commentator takes a game off Maister, that's just free clout in my book. But not going to be able to take that stock or that trip back to stage. Maister just says, you know, your head peaks above the corner of the ledge. You don't get immediate invincibility. You'll die for it.
Yep, exactly right. Maister really taking this punish game to the bank. Finding such an early stock here onto Archmage. Half bucket. Still able to reflect some of these projectiles, or absorb. It's probably a better term to describe it. Levin Sword has gone to the wayside as well. That resource will not be able to be utilized for the moment.
Yeah, it'll reflect non-energy projectiles. Yeah, so if like the
he picks up
the sword is flying at him, he'll be able to reflect that. But otherwise, he's just building it up.
This is a classic case of top player adaptation, Last, if I do say so myself.
And we saw a great example of it during the last set as well, with that 3 stock in game number 3 from No Tag. Now Maister's cooking up one of his own. These commentators ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Not before him.
No, definitely not. Archmage still working on this first stock here from Maister. Bucket is going to stop that ledge trap situation. Maister got up at the perfect timing, but still gets gentleman jabbed regardless. 1, 2, 3, and your stock is gone.
So no 3 stock, and the fact that Maister's ledge invincibility and then get up timing were just enough to get around.
Oh, no! Last, what were you talking about, buddy?
I don't remember.
What were you talking about?
Maister's a bad person.
Maister with the Nair to 9?
Maister is not a good person.
I can't remember the last time I've seen one of those.
I saw him do that to Cosmos at the LG Invitational to
Oh
like
my
stop a
goodness.
reverse 3-0. He'd just be doing that to people.
Look at that smile, that dirty grin from Maister. That darn smile.
I want him off the airwaves.
That darn smile, just a jolly old fellow. Looks to the camera, peace sign. Maister, you dirty dog.
Yeah, just
well played.
like what's Robin gonna do about that? Like you land anywhere near Game & Watch's shield, he's gonna up B. Maister just immediately buffers that, and then buffers the 9-hammer too. Rude.
Oh, Maister.
Rude.
What a play.
Well, now we know also what's gonna happen next time Archmage has to commentate a Maister set too.
He's gonna talk about how he went, how it was close. You know?
It was a 3-0, but it was
close.
It'll say that on Start GG and everything. He'll have CAC put that in.
It genuinely was close. Like barring Game 3, Games 1 and 2
Games
were
1 and
were
2
close.
were fantastic.
Last stock.
If this was a best of 3, Archmage would have been able to take that straight to the bank.
Yeah, since it's a best of 5 though, it looks a little bit worse when you get 3 stock. But you know, you can't be too upset.
It was a 2-stock. It was a 2-stock.
Oh, you're right. You're right. The gentleman
did
jab
get
did
one.
happen. Yes, you're right.
Maister was at like 11% too. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, like jokes aside, I think Archmage did a fantastic job. You know, being just a commentator and all.
Just a commentator.
Able to take multiple stocks.
And that's
off
the
of
best
Maister.
part about being a commentator is it's like being retired.
Yeah.
Also, where
Yeah.
you just get the shield to hide behind.
You're like, I'm just a commentator, guys. Like,